Welcome, Traveler. We're 2 weeks into the new season and get every class leveled to 60 and brought into Torment 4. Which class is the best to push the furthest in the pit? Which character to get the easiest into Torment 4 with the least effort? And why does everyone keep saying Spiritborn is the best while actually being the worst? For every build I'm going to show you in a second, we get a build guide and a planner in the description below. Now, which one is the most powerful one? The one that feels the best as it picks up their key uniques? And that would be the Hydra Sword. You go from 1 to 60 really quick, teleporting around using your heraldic powers. And as soon as you get your key unique, the Ophidian Iris, together with the Hydra Head Temper, bam, you're just Torment 3, then you pick up bonus items, greater affix stuff, and you're instantly Torment 4. Belial just killing over as he gets critted by billions of damage. There's literally zero effort you need to put in to in any way get forward. In order to scale to pit 100 though, it gets tricky. The Ophidian Iris gives you more damage the more bonus Hydra Heads you have. Now that means your casted Hydra Heads temper needs to be triple masterworked if you then really want to go pit 100 and beyond. If you only care for pit 90, pit 95, double masterworks on everything is perfect. You don't need those triple crits. No, double crits is more than enough. But going further than that, that's really the triple casted Hydra Heads, the triple to more maximum resource, the triple to primordial binding, Hydra ranks, or the Harlequin Crest with the cooldown reduction, triple crit on the glass cannon. You get the drift. To get to pit 100 and beyond this season, that's quite necessary. Unless you're going for the second very powerful build this season. And that might surprise many of you, but it is actually the Druid. Druid with Pulverize and the Rotten Lightbringer is no joke. You're going to be creating these poison puddles that always spew overpowered poison droplets out. And these poison droplets are hitting for 100 billions of damage. The crazy part is if you hit into your poison pool, and the poison pool had already billions of damage, total damage, and that then flies out, it's not going to hit once for 50 or 100 billion. Each drop is hitting for 50 to 100 billion. And suddenly it's one splash, 400 billion damage. Ta-da. And the only thing you need is a Rotten Lightbringer with that 600% bonus damage. Optimally, you get the chance for Pulverize to hit twice that you hit the pool actually twice. And you don't need any crazy triple masterworks to go forward. I'm even missing the greater affix to Pulverize, the triple masterwork Earthen Strengths, and I'm not even playing a single mythic. Yet, I can do a tier 90 pit. And with items like the Air of Perdition and a Ring of Starless Skies, you can easily take this further. If I now had a greater affix to core skills here and a greater affix to core skills there, these Pulverize damages would be multiplied by 600%. More ranks into Pulverize is something that is so crazy. I'm only sitting at 15 right now, but there's a potential of 6 more, so 12 more I could get with a greater effort. I could be sitting at 30 ranks of Pulverize. That's double what I have right now. And every rank is another 15% bonus damage. Holy moly. The Druid is literally the easiest way to just fly to pit 100 with minimal efforts, with not even the absolute perfect triple masterwork crits and everything. Completely different to our boy the Spiritborn, that is absolute snake oil. The Spiritborn get the new pants, Belazon's Max Ladle, to now punch thorns outward, and then you're using the Jaguar Spirit Hall to propagate the damage and go absolutely crazy. The problem is, in order to go absolutely crazy with this, so you need to have Spirit Hall potency, then you need to have the helmet to boost the Spirit Hall potency, and then you need to triple masterwork every single thing to get somewhere. Going into Torment 3, relatively easy. Killing Torment 3 Belial, also okay. But going further than that, I mean, Torment 4 takes so much work on the Spiritborn. Killing Torment 4 Belial also feels iffy. Sure, the Spiritborn is the highest pit clearer. If you then manage to triple masterwork the Mystic Circle potency, the Mystic Circle potency, the Mystic Circle potency, oh, and you need to triple masterwork the primary Jaguar Spirit Hall potency as well. If you do not triple masterwork these, you won't be getting anywhere, right? I can clear pit 90 right now with my Ring of Starless Skies on top, But if I want to get anywhere further, even if I wanted to go into Torment 4, I already needed all these tempers. I need them not only good, this is 20.9 out of 23.3. I need it at 23.3%. I need it at 23.3 instead of 20.1. I even need it at 43.5 instead of the 36. I need perfect, rolled, highest possible Mystic Circles, then also Masterwork. It works. It's fun, but the amount of rolls it takes to get to that point, the amount of items I actually trashed. I went through 5 greater affix rings, and I ended up with none attack speed greater affix because I trashed them all. I couldn't get the Mystic Circle potency to roll as high as possible. That's completely different on our Necromancer, because with minions, you're going crazy. You get to level 60 with minions, that's the easiest playthrough ever, zero effort. Then you don't even need to pick up the Hand of Nas or anything. You can just waltz with minions and Paragon points right away into Torment 2. You get the Hand of Nas, it's Torment 4. You get some masterwork going on that Skeletal Mage Mastery, maybe pick up a Ring of Mendown. That's currently bugged, and the mages are actually getting more damage from other stuff, but technically the Ring of Mendown, and boom, you're in Torment 4 without a single issue. And then as you have the minion necro, you could translate over into any other crazy build of the Shadow variant. I'm sitting in Torment 4 with my minions Pit 80, 85 currently. 10 ranks to finality, not even triple masterworked. Here, it's just not even a greater affix to the Skeletal Warrior Mage Mastery etc. My gloves are at 75 out of 100% with no greater affix to the Skeletal Mage Mastery. I don't even have Hellband Commander on my amulet. There is so much more you can get out, and yet I'm already sitting very far forward. Not even the triple masterwork on the Hellband Commander, that would be tons of damage as well. Yeah, I'm missing 63 Paragon points because that's how long I haven't played the character. I've been with 180 Paragon points in Torment 4, just doing very well. My glyphs are this one at least 62, so there's so much glyph leveling potential left to squeeze out damage. Necro is your friend. What about Barbarian and Rogue this season? These are lover classes. You want to play them after you leveled up 1 or 2 characters already and have a stash full of items. And I'll tell you why. Because the Rogue's real damage this season does not come from the Rogue itself. It comes from the item Azure Wrath, where you over a lucky hit trigger tons of damage. Azure Wrath you'll farm by killing Duriel and Dariel and the Harbinger of Hatred. The Fist of Fate you'll probably have from the Beast of Eyes already. So 2 items out of the uniques needed to make the build work, as you might have the Penitent Grease too, the boots you need, and the T-Bolt's Wills, the pants. 4 of the uniques for this build you can farm with other builds. And if you happen to pick yourself up the Azure Wrath with a greater affix to the cold damage, you can go with a Penetrating Shot for 137% crazy bonus damage, get a Fist of Fate lucky hit chance greater affix with a Penitent Grease and the T-Bolt's Will, and bam, you're going away. The issue with this build right now is in order to scale your damage, we'll need the Eagle Horn Bow triple Malice Masterwork and also the Azure Wrath triple lucky hit chance for bonus damage masterwork. And that's where the real damage comes from. Right now, I'm easily doing a Pit 80, 85 even. But if I want to go further, to Pit 90 and be, but I can kill everything in Torment 4. I can farm everything in Torment 4, even Torment 4 Belial, right? And the path to this point was really straightforward and nice, especially if you had the Azure Wrath. You get Torment 1 and boom, Torment 3 right away. Like just jump over everything and go into Torment 3. That's why it's a lover class if you have stuff already. And the same kind of goes for the Barbarian, because you'll need Ramaladin's Magnum Opus, the Hooves of the Mountain God. You will need to get yourself a Shot of Varathiel. The Shot of Varathiel, you can farm already. T-Bolt's Will, you can farm already. Took me only 2 hours and 59 minutes to get this to level 60, and I'm sitting in Torment 3 right now with this gear. But I also had the boss materials to get this gear. Pain Gorgeous Gauntlets, I got from another account. Shard of Varathiel was sitting in my stash. I had to farm the other ones, so I did have to have the boss materials to get these. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques to really have this feel good. With then the aspect of Moonrise max rolled and the aspect of adaptability. I wouldn't have the aspect of Moonrise and adaptability this high rolled on my first character. But now as it's my last character, they're max rolled and my damage goes to the moon. That's 120% bonus damage with the Choke of Adaptability and the Magnum Opus on 300 plus Fury. We're sitting at another 400% bonus damage because I have the adaptability so high rolled. That gives me more damage the more Fury I have. Conclusion being, if you don't have much time to play and want to feel instantly powerful, Sorceress Necromancer, and Druid are your friend this season. After playing those, choose to then go for Rogue, Barbarian, or Spiritborn. But don't start with these three, you'll feel bad about it. I haven't even started with how many Paragon points you need to make some of them work. The first three work with a minimum amount of Paragon points, whereas Spiritborn starts feeling good with 200 plus Paragon points. So weird. What are you thinking now? Which is your favorite character? Which build are you enjoying the most? Again, planner and build guides are in the description below, and here it goes to the favorite one I've played this season. Enjoy, have a fantastic good day.